You know what? It is so nice that I had to show it twice here. Look at this beautiful sunrise. We are seeing some splashes of oranges, pinks, yellows out there, but we're mixing it with a few low clouds. Those low clouds have become a little bit thicker this morning in a few spots, but we started the morning off on the clear side. I did want to mention this real quickly in case you had an early morning wake-up call. We did have a 3.4 earthquake around 1:30 this morning. So if you felt a little jolt, that is probably why. This was near the Gilroy area, actually just about 5 miles east-southeast of Gilroy, about 10 miles north-northwest of Hollister. So kind of gives you an idea of that location. So many people did put in a Did You Feel It report out there, but I just wanted to quickly mention it in case you were curious. It's always good to know, right? Now we are in between two systems here, trough low pressure off to our west. We have this ridge of high pressure and the actual high still sitting to our east, and this is the one that was giving us those very toasty temperatures inland last week. Now it's hanging out over the four corners and eventually it will start to nudge back into our direction, but for now we're sandwiched in between these two systems, which is why we're seeing such calm weather out there the last couple of days. And I am expecting some of those low clouds to kind of make their way back into our area and stick around today into tomorrow. But as we head into Thursday, again, this high pressure starts to nudge back west in our direction. That will warm us up Thursday. We'll kind of see that warm up tomorrow, but we'll really start to feel it on Thursday, even more so on Friday, and that will take us through the weekend. So we will have some toasty temperatures returning for those far interior locations. Most of us will be above average for this time of year, but we're not expecting that extreme heat like what we were seeing last week and really the week before. So it is, however, going to be sticking around, it looks like, until about next week. So that's what we're watching for you. But again, today we are going to see those low clouds remake their appearance around the coast. They're already starting to move back in, and what the future track isn't showing here, those low clouds, we have a pretty strong layer of low clouds just off to the west of us. So that's giving me some indication that we could see some of those low clouds around the coast a bit more so this afternoon. Most of our inland locations will be under sunny skies. And as we head into sunset, those low clouds will thicken, especially for some of those near coastal cities, and overnight fill into our valleys. We do have the chance to see some patchy fog tomorrow morning. We are actually seeing some patchy fog this morning up and over Pacheco Pass on Highway 152 there. Also on Highway 17 near the Summit area. So we're not fog free this morning. Temperatures this afternoon, upper 60s to low 70s on the north side of the bay, 70s and 80s in the Santa Cruz Mountains. We'll be in those mid 60s for Davenport, and you can expect those mid to upper 60s for most of our coastal cities, upper 60s for Salinas, 79 in Hollister. We'll be in those 80s today for the Santa Clara Valley versus those 90s we were seeing yesterday. Monterey Peninsula, right where you should be this time of year, we'll be sitting in those mid to upper 60s as well. Not too bad. I am expecting some low clouds to be hanging out in that area. And then up and down the Salinas Valley, we'll be in those 70s and 80s. Still some triple digits for those far inland locations, but back around the coast, we'll be in those low 70s for Big Sur and upper 70s for Carmel Valley. Now overnight lows might be a touch warmer just because I am expecting a few more of those low clouds overnight, but still that will put our temperatures in those mid 50s for most locations.